Malware. Imagine malware as that one shady neighbor who keeps showing up uninvited at your BBQs. Malware literally means malicious software, and it's the big umbrella term for any program designed to mess with your computer. A virus is just one of the kids at this dysfunctional family reunion, but people often call everything a virus. Technically, malware includes all kinds of nasty cousins. Viruses, worms, ransomware, spyware, you name it. If it's sneaky, harmful, and eats your computer's brain cells, it's malware. RAM scrapper. A RAM scrapper is like a pickpocket that only strikes when you're pulling money out of your wallet. Except here, your wallet is your computer's memory. Every time you type in your credit card at a store checkout, that information temporarily passes through the RAM. And boom, RAM scrappers are there, quietly copying it. They are especially dangerous at retail stores' point-of-sale systems, stealing credit card data while no one notices. Imagine ordering pizza and instead of paying the store, you end up funding a hacker's Netflix subscription. Rootkit. Rootkits are like the ninjas of malware. Once they sneak into your system, they bury themselves so deep that even antivirus software can't spot them. They hide not only themselves, but also other malware. Think of it like a criminal who not only sneaks into your house, but also installs secret doors and fake walls so their friends can move in too. The scariest part? Sometimes the only way to get rid of a rootkit is to wipe your whole computer and start over. Yup, that means factory reset, like erasing your digital life with a big red button. Computer virus. A computer virus works a lot like the flu. It latches onto healthy files, waits until you open them, and then spreads to others. Viruses often need human help, like opening a shady email attachment, before they can spread. Once active, they can slow down your system, corrupt files, or just make your computer act weird. Some are just pranksters, while others, like the infamous I Love You virus, spread like wildfire and caused billions in damages. Imagine writing a love letter that breaks up thousands of relationships, because it literally breaks people's computers. Virus hoax. A virus hoax is like someone shouting, "Shark!" at a swimming pool. It is fake news about a virus that does not exist. These hoaxes trick people into downloading unnecessary fixes, paying scammers for fake tech support, or even handing over passwords. It's basically fear-mongering with a keyboard. You think you are avoiding danger, but you're actually walking straight into a scammer's arms. Like buying snake oil because someone told you it cures Wi-Fi problems. Worm virus. Unlike a virus which needs you to open a file, worms are self-replicating little monsters. They slither across networks without any help from you. Imagine one person at a party sneezing, and suddenly the whole room catches the cold instantly. That's a worm. They can exploit system vulnerabilities, jump from computer to computer, and clog up your internet connection. The worst part? While you're waiting for YouTube to buffer, the worm is probably already downloading your files in the background. Ransomware. Ransomware is the digital equivalent of a burglar who locks you out of your own house and then demands money for the keys. Once it infects your system, it encrypts your files and flashes a ransom note on your screen. Pay us or kiss your data goodbye. Hospitals, schools, and even entire cities have been held hostage by ransomware attacks. It's like having someone kidnap your family photos and demand Bitcoin for their safe return. Trojan Virus. The Trojan is the sneakiest trickster. Named after the Trojan horse from Greek mythology, this malware hides inside something that looks harmless, like a free game or software crack. Once you install it, the gates open, and out come the hackers. Trojans themselves don't self-replicate like worms, but they can steal passwords, empty your crypto wallet, or even open doors for other malware to move in. It's basically a digital con artist selling you a free upgrade that ends up costing you everything. RAT. Malware. Remote Access Trojan. If a Trojan is a con artist, a RAT is a stalker who moves into your house without you knowing. Once installed, it gives hackers complete control over your computer. They can watch your screen, steal files, record your webcam, and even control your mouse. Imagine working on a project and suddenly your cursor moves by itself. That's not a ghost, that's a hacker playing puppet master. Some even use RATs for blackmail. Pay us or we'll leak those embarrassing webcam selfies. Cryptojacker. Cryptojackers are like that one roommate who never pays rent but uses all the electricity. They hijack your computer's power to mine cryptocurrency, slowing everything down and making your fans sound like a jet engine. You might think your computer is just old, but in reality, it is secretly working overtime for a hacker's Bitcoin farm. In the long run, cryptojacking can even overheat and damage your hardware, so you're literally footing the bill for someone else's crypto dreams. Keylogger. A keylogger is exactly what it sounds like. Software that logs every key you press. Typing in your email? Logged. Credit card? Logged. Private love letter? Also logged. It is like having an invisible over-the-shoulder peeper recording everything. Keyloggers often sneak in through malicious ads or downloads. The worst part? You never know they're there until your bank calls asking why you just bought 12 jet skis in Russia. Polymorphic virus. This is the master of disguise in the malware world. A polymorphic virus keeps changing its code every time it infects a new file. It's like a chameleon that never looks the same twice, making it really hard for antivirus programs to detect. Imagine trying to catch a criminal, but every time you see them, they've had plastic surgery. That's how frustrating it is to deal with polymorphic viruses. They are the shapeshifters of cyberspace. Malvertising. Malvertising is like walking into a candy store and realizing all the candy is poisoned. Hackers sneak malicious ads onto legitimate websites. You see a flashy banner saying, "Congratulations, you won an iPhone." And bam! Clicking it installs malware instead of giving you a prize. The sneaky part is you don't even have to visit shady websites. Even popular, trusted sites can unknowingly host these poisoned ads. Wiper virus. While most malware tries to steal or ransom your data, a wiper virus just wants to watch the world burn. Its sole purpose is to permanently delete files and sometimes even disable entire systems. Imagine waking up to find not only your laptop empty, but also all your backups fried. Wipers are often used in cyber warfare to cripple banks, governments, and companies. It's the malware equivalent of smashing your opponent's chessboard instead of trying to win the game. Adware. Adware is that annoying friend who constantly shoves ads in your face. Not the deadliest malware out there, but incredibly irritating. Download a free app from a shady website and suddenly your screen looks like Times Square. Pop-ups, banners, flashing deals everywhere. Adware slows down your computer and drives you crazy until you are tempted to throw your laptop out the window. It is malware's way of trolling you. Spyware. Spyware is like a private detective who forgot to ask for permission. It sneaks in, monitors your activities, and reports back to its hacker boss. Unlike a RAT, which gives full control, spyware mainly spies, tracking your browsing, recording screenshots, and stealing sensitive data. You will not even notice it, but somewhere out there, someone is watching your screen while you shop for socks. Creepy, right? Backdoor malware? Backdoors are like hidden entrances to a nightclub, but instead of skipping the line, hackers skip your password. Once a backdoor is installed, hackers can waltz into your computer anytime they want. Backdoors are often planted by Trojans, giving attackers easy access to install more malware later. It's like leaving your house key under the doormat. Except you did not put it there, the hacker did. Botnet. A botnet is a zombie army of computers. When your machine is infected, it becomes one of many bots controlled by a hacker. Alone, one zombie is weak. But thousands together, they can launch massive DDoS attacks that crash websites, flood servers, or send out spam emails. The worst part, your computer could be part of a botnet right now, and you wouldn't even know. It's like being in an army you never signed up for. Fileless Malware. Fileless malware is like a ninja that leaves no footprints. Instead of installing files on your hard drive, it runs directly in your computer's memory. RAM. That makes it much harder to detect because there's no file for antivirus to scan. The bad news, it can still steal data or install other malware while it is active. The good news, it usually disappears after a reboot, but that's still long enough to cause chaos. Malicious Macro. Macros are supposed to make life easier in programs like Word or Excel by automating repetitive tasks. But hackers love to hide malware inside them. You get an email with an invoice or report, open the file, enable macros, and boom, the malware downloads. From there, it can install ransomware, keyloggers, or worse. It's like opening a package marked birthday present and finding a rattlesnake inside.
So, if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new video drops.